Have you ever pondered how the changing climate might be affecting the migration patterns of polar bears? The Arctic, a vast icy expanse, is the realm of the polar bear. It's a place where the sun barely dips below the horizon in summer, and where the darkness of winter is only broken by the ethereal glow of the aurora borealis. In this frozen wilderness, polar bears play out a yearly ritual, one that has been honed by generations of survival in this harsh climate. They travel across the sea ice following the ebb and flow of the freeze and thaw. This migration leads them to the polar bear capital of the world, a place where these majestic creatures gather in numbers unseen anywhere else on the planet. Their journey, their survival, hinges on the ice. It's their hunting ground, their highway, their life. But what happens when the ice that they depend on for hunting and migration starts to disappear? Polar bears are now migrating in record numbers to the polar bear capital of the world. But why? The answer lies in the rapidly changing climate of their Arctic homeland. The sea ice these magnificent beasts depend on is melting at an alarming rate due to rising global temperatures. With this loss of habitat, polar bears are forced to adapt and seek out new places to live, hunt, and breed. This migration isn't a leisurely stroll, however. It's a desperate journey, fraught with challenges. The bears face longer swimming distances, limited access to food, and increasing encounters with humans. Despite these obstacles, they continue to persevere, demonstrating remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. Yet the question remains, how long can they sustain this lifestyle? With each passing year, their struggle intensifies as the Arctic continues to warm. The survival of these majestic creatures hangs in the balance as they navigate a rapidly changing world. This mass migration is not without its challenges for the bears and for us. The Arctic's shifting sea ice makes survival a daily battle for these majestic creatures. Food scarcity is a dire reality. With the ice receding, seals, their primary food source, become harder to hunt, pushing the bears to the brink of starvation. But the challenges don't stop there. As the bears move inland, they stumble into human settlements, a dangerous encounter for both species. Imagine a 1,000-pound bear wandering into your backyard. This proximity creates an unfortunate potential for human-wildlife conflict. And what does this mean for us? The influx of polar bears is a wake-up call, a glaring sign of our warming planet. It's a tangible consequence of climate change that we can't ignore. We're not just talking about the survival of polar bears, but the balance of our entire ecosystem. The story of the polar bears is a stark reminder of the profound impacts of climate change. The changing migration patterns of polar bears are a clear indicator of the urgent need for climate action. As we've seen, the Arctic, often referred to as the polar bear capital of the world, is experiencing an unprecedented influx of these majestic creatures. Due to shifting sea ice patterns, these animals are being forced to adapt their migration routes, venturing further inland and into human habitats. This change is not without its challenges. As polar bears move into populated areas, interactions with humans increase, posing potential risks to both the bears and the communities they encounter. Yet these challenges also highlight the resilience and adaptability of these Arctic giants. However, resilience is not a permanent solution. The pressing issue of climate change is affecting not just polar bears, but countless other species worldwide. It underscores the urgent need for increased conservation efforts and proactive climate action. And remember this, our actions today will determine the fate of the polar bears and countless other species affected by climate change. The time to act is now.